So I had the privilege of having a high school week camper who was super knowledgeable coming in. Day one, you could tell she's happy to ask questions, answer questions. She would like chirp in during devos and all this stuff and have like this lots of knowledge, which was really cool. But she also told me that she didn't feel like her relationship was super personal with Jesus. And then at the end of the week, my co-counselor and I had the opportunity to pray with the girls and do a little worship. We gave them a chance to pray for their lives leaving camp, things they were nervous for, things they were excited about. And she prayed a beautiful prayer about leaving camp and having those skills. And we were able to sing a song together. And she, when we were done, pulled me aside again and she was like, "This is the most sure in my relationship with Jesus. This week has made me the most sure I've been." She was like, "I didn't expect to feel so changed."
So I had this camper. It was my first week of overnight. He didn't really have a good home life, so we were just like, yeah, he probably needs some extra love. So had a one-on-one talk with him. He was a little bit of a troublemaker, but it's totally okay. We see that all the time at camp. And he was also a kid that would not really participate in chapel. So we were like trying to get him, we were cheering him on, we were encouraging him to get into chapel. So we just took him aside. We were just talking about Jesus. He really liked talking about Jesus, and he told me he didn't have a Bible. So we were like, all right, let's get you a Bible. Let's 100% do this. Got him a Bible Monday, and he started reading it. He was a crazy reader. He loved reading the Bible. By Wednesday, he was done with like 8 books in the Old Testament, and it was just amazing to see him work. And it was just awesome seeing him just being fully invested with his other campers, making friends. And him and I, we said a prayer. He accepted Jesus in his life, and it was so awesome just to do a quick devo with him, say a prayer, and then knowing that he went home with a Bible and he was telling his family just all what happened at camp. It was just so amazing. So praise Jesus for that. It was just awesome.
I had a camper that came just to have fun. She heard about it through a neighbor and signed up, came with her, and she started to ask questions like, what is baptism, and who Jesus was, why he lived, why he came as a person. And I asked her if she was interested in reading the Bible and bringing one home. And she said that she was interested, and she ended up leaving with the Bible, and she actually came back this week, and I asked her if she's opened up that Bible yet, and she said yeah, that she reads it every day. And now she is not afraid to ask questions and just shares that light with everyone else in the group.
It was a camper who came in day one, like pulled me aside and was very vocal about the fact that they didn't believe, and like that was how they felt. They would sit through all the chapels, they would be fine during all the discussions, but they did not believe, and that was what they were going to stand on. And I was like, cool, fine, we'll rock with it. And then every majority of the chapels, they would pull me aside with questions, and they were just overwhelmed with like emotions and different feelings from the Lord. And throughout the week, we just kept talking and kept having discussions and asking the big questions, asking the little questions, you know, just really diving into like who Jesus was, who God is, and like how that like shapes who we are and who we are gonna be and how we go out into the world. And by the end of the week, although they didn't give their life to Christ, they were confident in the fact that they wanted to like learn more and dive deeper into the Bible and really just get to know who Jesus was and give him a chance. And as counselors, that's just like a dream come true.
Camp Victory is one of my favorite places. I mean, you kind of just deconnect with everything and you get to spend a week in the woods with a ton of other people like you. It's been a lot easier with the help from the Camp Victory counselors and all the staff here.
What has?
Reading the Bible and being able to like know what to pray about. It's really taught me a lot more things about God than I thought it would do. I thought it would just be your average summer camp, but it wasn't. Got to make a lot of connections too.
I think it's been really fun. I've made friends and I've learned a lot more about God. I learned that like we can't really clean our stains ourselves. We need God, and we need to like pray for our like sins, or like we need to ask him for forgiveness, than just like, oh, automatically we get forgiveness because we believe. Like we need to ask for it.
Who would you say has been a big impact on you while being here?
I think Chef has been teaching us a lot, and especially last night it got like super deep, and it was like touching to the heart.